Shining Victories was released in May 2016. This set introduced the Lunalights, an archetype of beast warriors focused around fusion summons and rank 4 spamming capabilities. Notable cards in this set include Amorphage Goliath, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Drowning Mirror Force, and the next in line of generically powerful hand traps, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Very exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, we have started a win streak once again on the Progression series. Let's see if we can keep that energy going in Shining Victories today. Shining Victories is not the most spectacular set. It's not that incredible. I'm sure Alex is going to tell you all about it. But first things first, we got to spin the winner's wheel, baby. I really want a wild card super so I can pick up Twin Twisters because, you know, I'm just not allowed to have back row removal in this series. But also I'll take the tournament packs because we can get our Skull Crobat Joker as well as the Guitar Turtle that we also ended up missing. Let's see what we get here. Tournament packs as expected. Man, I always take them, dude. Alright, so that means we're actually hopping on to, you guys might start recognizing these packs, OTS Pack 1 today, baby. Ulti Darklaw, Ulti Photon Thrash, and I'm pretty sure Ulti Tsukiyomi. The Ultis aren't actually what we're looking for today. Today we're looking for 2 super rares in particular, Skull Crobat and Guitar. No Ultis I'm hunting for, just those 2 supers. Can I get lucky and get them? Let's find out. Pack number 1, OTS Pack 1, baby. The first OTS Pack 1 we will ever open. What am I getting? Droll Lockbird and a Cyber Dragon Nova, dude. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we pulled Infinity and Breakers of Shadows? This would have been actually ridiculous. Pack number 2, Skull Crobat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another Battle Warrior, too. That's insane, dude. Summoning Curse was cheeky, but Skull Crobat Joker, that is our 1 of 1 that we will need because it is limited under the current list we're going to be playing at. Since I didn't pull Twin Twisters, is it too much to ask for a Guitar Turtle? Evidently not, baby. That's actually probably the perfect OTS 1 opening. That's more than I could ask for. Still a lot of cool things you could get in OTS 1, but that is genuinely what I wanted. I need a Guitar Turtle and the Skull Crobat. We did it. Looking at a strategy involving those 2 cards in particular today. But let's get into Shining Victories, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so maybe last episode wasn't the best idea. I kind of got tunneled in on thinking I shouldn't go Pendulum because I was worried Gage was going to side very heavily for it, which to be fair, he did. But I was also worried about Twin Twister, like Breakers of Shadow and Twin Twister is just like notoriously bad news for Pendulums, but he didn't pull any. So maybe this is the opportunity for us to pivot back because now maybe he's not going to suspect we go with it. We'll have to see, but unfortunately we are in the loser circle and we are going to be talking about the next set after Breakers of Shadow, Shining Victories. Now, a lot of people may remember this set for the Blue Eyes support, but there's a few other cards that are worth discussing in here as well. We get plenty of additional Performapal support. Performapal stuff's really weird in our format. Again, I guess Gage got 2 Pendulum Sorks, so like maybe he can actually play that deck and it's viable for him. But there's also the Lunalight, and Lunalights are really strong, except we are missing a few key pieces of their support. Tiger's in here, it's currently banned, but in our format it would be at 3. And so for having another sort of like rank 4 engine, this could be something we go down in the future if we can get the right cards. Fortunately, this archetype is actually very low rarity. But moving on along, these are the cards people remember. The Blue Eyes support was huge for the release of Shining Victories. It made Blue Eyes the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! For like a few weeks. It was actually a really strong deck over in the OCG, but the TCG had a bit of a different track record with it. Dragon Spirit of White, Sage with Eyes of Blue, Master with Eyes of Blue, White Stone of Ancients, all of these cards are just crazy. Also, the Amorphages are in here as well, and this is important for Goliath, which is also good for locking players out of the extra deck. But I think Gage actually did pull a copy of Blue Eyes back in LOB, but I think you're going to need more than 1 copy, and plus there's no alternative if you want to make that deck viable. Spinos, I don't actually know how to pronounce that, is in this set as well. Another piece of Dynamis support. I'm actually considering that for this episode because I think it's actually a fairly decent archetype, and obviously with Master Rule 3 Pendulums, it's even more broken than it should be, and this is actually a pretty decent card. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries is a really cool card, but I think it's it's going to be tough in the progression series because that would require us to have the exact card in our extra deck to stop the card in his extra deck. It depends on how high rarity the card might be, but if we do pull this, maybe it comes up. Also, Deskbot 009, the Deskbots just keep coming. He's going to be on Deskbot again. Like, I already know it. He does not need more support for this archetype. Thankfully, because we are on a new ban list, Reasoning, I think, goes to 1, so fortunately, we're not going to be seeing as much bullshit with that card as we have in the past. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, the cover card for Shining Victories, is a monster, but it is difficult to summon. I think we'll try to fit it in if we pull it, but obviously we need to be playing some sort of synchro package for that to happen. Oh, of course, how can I forget that there's the Deskbot field spell in this deck as well. Deskbot base. All Deskbots gain 500 attack and defense, and once per turn, reveal any number of Deskbot cards in your hand, shuffle them into the deck, draw the same number of cards, and you can banish a bunch of cards to be able to shuffle all cards from your opponent's hand, field, and graveyard into the deck. I'm pretty sure if Gage is on Deskbots, which, let's be honest, he's going to be, he's probably going to throw this in because, I mean, although it doesn't necessarily generate him advantage, it basically allows him to mulligan for more cards, and the extra attack boost is also just crazy. I'm not looking forward to this episode. Dino Mist Eruption is also another card I was waiting for to go the Dino Mist route. If a Dino Mist monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. So that means anytime one of our Dino Mists would die, that we can take something out with it. And so we didn't have access to this previously, and I think this is just another card to help push Dino Mist over the edge. And so if we do go that route, we will probably play this. Also, Drowning Mirror Force is just an absurd secret rare. I mean, this could just absolutely steal games. We also have a handful of Cosmo support in this set as well. A lot of people remember Dark Lady. Landwalker did see some play as well. Dark Planet also was played, I believe, as a 1-of, sometimes a 2-of in some of the Cosmo decks. 4,000 attack, can't be targeted. I mean, that's pretty sizable. Scaredy Lion is a card that if we decide to go to the Cosmo route, we may have to play this because remember, there's a super rare in every pack. This is a super rare. We need more pilots is the problem. We have lots of ships, but we don't have the monsters that can really tag into them. We have Sword Troopers, we have Wicked Witch, and so honestly, we may have to play Scaredy Lion if we want to play Cosmo. We also have stuff like the Kaijus in here as well. We already have a pretty big amount of Kaijus, but no Slumber, unfortunately. I know Gage has a lot of those. Fire King Island, I guess, is important for Cosmo too, because you can pop the ships in your hand to trigger them, so that's pretty nice for consistency. Other than that, though, that's really all there is to discuss. We do have to open our pity pack, so let's go ahead and do that. OTS pack 1, only 1 pack, though. Oh, there's a Joker. I know Gage was actually fiending for those. Monster Gate, Skull Servant, it's kind of whatever. So let's go ahead and crack open 24 packs of Shining Victory.
Pack number 1. Flip it up. Nothing too special, honestly, from what I'm looking at. Again, gotta get used to the super rare in every pack. It matters. Ultimate Falcon is not a bad super rare, I will say. When we get Waking of the Dragon and Flames of Destruction, Alex has all the back row removal, and that's when it'll start to punish him, because I do plan on bringing this fella out. Unaffected by everything, he's a fucking tank. First ultra rare Stardust Saphir Divine Dragon. Are you shitting me? I've never seen this thing before. And its materials is already, I will absolutely pass on that. Oh my goodness.
All right, you guys, so 24 packs of Shining Victories coming right up. I have no idea what the hell this white bar is here at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to like scroll all the way down here to do this. First pack, Fire King Island's pretty good. I guess if we're gonna go the Cosmo route, I would like to see a playset of this. Everything else is kind of meh. Okay, there's our first copy of Spino, so I'm happy to see that. Again, if we do want to go the Dino Mist route, I want playsets of this as well as the Trap card. There's a Thunder King Kaiju as well. More Kaijus, I'm not gonna complain about that. Well, there's our first ultra rare. It is Dragon Spirit of White. Unfortunately, we're not really going to be able to take advantage of this card because, again, we don't really have the Blue Eyes package to support playing a Blue Eyes deck. Really cool pull. Wish we could use it, but unfortunately, we can't. Okay, there's one of our secret rares, or I guess a secret rare since we're not guaranteed to get them, but Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherry. So I did talk about this in the overall set discussion. I could actually play this. This could be something to kind of cut him off some of his powerful Synchro or Xyz monsters, I guess it cuts him off like Leo at the very least. I'm gonna have to think about this one. This one's a bit tricky because if we don't have the right cards, then this isn't that good, but it could be something we use to combat his strategies in the future. Also a Dino Mist Eruption. Happy to see that.
Oh, there we go. Performapal Odd Eyes Unicorn. A really good rare to pick up. This is something that works with Sky Iris, which is also in a structure deck, but we don't have Sky Iris. So we're gonna make the best use of it here being just a scale 8 and an Odd Eyes monster we can search off a Pen Sorcerer. Also, pre-prep. Card seen play today. Pretty nasty. Oh my god, there we go, Lecter! Wow! Oh, I didn't actually expect to get Lecter today. This actually makes Draco Face Off a live card for us now, because we have a Drake Overlord finally, and we have Luster Pendulum. Then again, we only have one Draco Face Off now with the new ban list, so it might be worth playing. Maybe we'll throw it in there just because if we do resolve Face Off, it's a hell of a card. Sage with Eyes of Blue, man. Massive card back in the day. Everybody wanted to play those Blue Eyes, but definitely don't have a strategy. We do have Blue Eyes White Dragon, but we don't have alternative or anything else.
We're about halfway halfway through the opening, haven't really gotten much else, but I think this is like my third or fourth copy of Cattle Call, which is unfortunate. I wish that was like a playset of Scaredy Lion or something, so I'd at least maybe have Cosmo on the table. It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we can do. Wow, another secret rare. It's unfortunate that it's like one of the ones we really can't use, being Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Damn, if we actually had like a Blue Eyes core, that'd be cool. But again, no alternative, so I don't know how good it really would be. This is a really cool card. Again, I guess it's like a Synchro 9, I suppose. I mean, I don't even think, yeah, you need a Blue Eyes monster specifically, so there's like no way we can even play this. Another ultra rare, Amorphous Persona, a card that we're never going to use, to be honest. I think this might complete our playset of Dino Mist Eruption. I think we need one more Spinos if we want to be able to have all the cards for that, so that's pretty cool. We've still got like another third of a pack opening, so let's hope for the best.
Another ultra rare, another one I just absolutely can't speak on, dude. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. 2 Turners, 1 non-tuner dark, Dragon Synchro monster, way too specific for the progression series in general. Will not be able to summon that guy at all. Useless ultra rare. I'm up on the last few. Shining victories besides the Lecter. Lecter was pretty clutch. We're coming in with something not too hot. I really didn't expect much from this set, I'll be honest, and I'm pretty sure Alex is thinking the same thing. It's just really not that good for a progression series, especially compared to Breakers of Shadows from last episode. As you can see, I'm flipping through these last packs and there's little garbage. Like, there's our 09s. I'm pretty sure we got 3 of him by now, but last pack, yeah, I don't know what to say. Isn't this card like a good card? This card's broken in Duel Links, isn't it? Altogether, dude, I got Lecter. That's about it. Just Lecter. I guess I really can't complain with our pendulum pulls from the OTS. Those are pretty nice. But, Shining Victories, dude, man. What a garbage set, bro. Well, we'll put it in the collection. Let's see what we can build today. I kind of got a strat already and planned.
This pack's actually kind of interesting. Rise to Full Height is just like this weird card that's come up at times in Rogue Strategy, so this may be something to explore. Also, Ultimate Falcon, when we get to Waking the Dragon in a later core set, this is a card that we can actually pull off of that, and I am almost certain there is no way in Progression Series that this card can be outed except for like a Kaiju. So if Gage is just very gung-ho about popping my back row, if we do manage to get Waking the Dragon, this could be a win condition in and of itself, so I'm happy to see this. That's another copy of Persona. There's so many better ultra rares we could have gotten, and I mean, like, the bar is not really set that high for this set, but god, that sucks. All right, you guys, so only a few packs left to go. Let's hope for the best here and see what we get. It's an ultra rare, actually, Unwavering Bond. This is a kind of cool card for pendulum-oriented decks, but Deskbots are weird because, like, they have pendulum scales, but they don't really, like, rely on them, so I don't know if that card's that good. I guess it's, like, an okay pickup. Better than a lot of the super rares, to be honest. Oh, there's a Sage with Eyes of Blue, another card that just really doesn't do anything for us, unfortunately. Last pack, maybe we can get something good. Let's see it, and no, we just get the Amorphage Ritual Monster. Well, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I think we got the minimum of what we were expecting in terms of, like, Fire King Islands, the Dino Mist stuff. Like, we got the commons. I think we got a fair bit of Lunalight stuff as well. We got a lot of work to do this episode. Gage is going for the 3 in a row, and we have to do our best to make sure that that does not happen.
Yeah, it's definitely not Despots, but this is what we're looking at today. I felt like it would be a huge disservice if I pulled those double pendulum sorcerers and I just didn't get the chance to use them. Granted, we are under not only the emergency February list, but we're also under the April list, so this deck has been significantly neutered than what it used to be. However, because of OTS Pack 1 coming out, we actually have access to a few cards that, one of which we missed the first time around, but one we didn't have access to before, and that's Skullcrobat Joker and, of course, Guitar-Turtle. I felt like Guitar-Turtle was especially important if I wanted to play Pensork, because that's how you get your Pot of Greed combo with Lizard Draw popping off there. And then Skullcrobat is broken just with Monkey Board here, because it's either you can tag for the Skullcrobat into the Monkey Board or the opposite way around and have a normal summon for the turn. Speaking of normal summons, there's not a lot of them. We have, like, Murmillo, which is the best. This card also is pretty good going second, too, if we want to pendulum summon it. It's just an MST, something we desperately need in our deck. The goal of this deck is really just to outvalue Alex and then shut him down with a card like Kieran, or, you know, make insane advantage plays with a card like Ignis or Prominence. Jinzo as a pendulum summon is pretty strong because he can't respond with, like, Bottomless or Torrential Tribute, so that's a pretty big blowout there if he just doesn't have the way to deal with it. And there was a lot of aspects of this deck that I wanted to hone in on, but a lot of them got neutered. Like I said, Face Off is at 1 now, too. We actually do have the targets to play Face Off. I do think it's going to be very unlikely that we're going to be able to resolve it, but I might as well throw it in there for the chance to. Chicken Game's gotten banned, as well as Upstart to 1, and then, you know, Plush Fire got banned, Damage Juggler got banned this list too. So we're actually just in uncharted territory right now. We're playing with a Plush Fire and a Damage Juggler as a 1 because we're allowed to, and we're just going to see if we can actually make this hodgepodge work together. Funny thing is, in Crossroads of Chaos, we pulled a Secret Village, which pairs perfectly with a card like Kieran or Skullcrobat. If Alex is playing a deck that doesn't have spellcasters, and he's playing, like, I don't know, like a counteracting, like, Pendulum strat, like maybe Ignite or something, if he doesn't have a Spellcaster, it's literally just a free win. Luck has gotten better with the Kaijus. We've been able to get a few. Gamma Seals are low one, as well as Jizukiro and Godarla is kind of a mid-range one. We have 2 Kaiju Slumbers and Dark Hole in the side deck here. This is all going second stuff if we're gonna make sure we know we're going second. There's a lot of cards that are more useful than that would be of going first. Necro Valley is also a pretty good shoo-in for this deck too, as none of our cards are really focusing on the graveyard here. If we're able to trigger them or stop Alex from playing a strategy and play our 3 Terraforming still, it could work out. Speaking of which, the 3 Terraforming does have 3 targets in the form of Pseudo, Chicken Game, and Secret Village. Just a matter of we can get to those draw cards here. Not working with the Royal Magical Library to get counters on it, but I still think it's a pretty okay draw engine on its own. Pretty easy to thin out the deck a little bit. I am cautiously optimistic about this list. It looks like a hodgepodge. It looks like straight Highlander format, but we're going to see if it can work today. Again, I thought it would be a disservice if I didn't get the opportunity to try out some of these amazing Pendulum cards that just shape an era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Even if it is at a much lower ceiling than it would be in the actual game at the time, it is something that I want to see if we can make plausible in Progression Series. And I think there is no better episode than this one to try it out. Let's give it a shot. Hopefully we can take a game or two. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We'll see how it works.
All right, you guys. So this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. We decided to bring the Ignites out once more. I was considering Dino Mist, but the thing is, Kieran is still at 3, not just for this episode, but next episode as well. And then it is going to go to 1. So I figure I want to get as much mileage out of this card as I possibly can, because this is a card I have access to that Gage does not. And this card is just so oppressive and annoying to deal with. So I figure maybe we should try Dino Mist or another strategy later. I think we should play to the strengths and actually use some of the cards we have access to. You know, Gage has 3 Machine Duplication. I might as well use my 3 Kieran to kind of match that. So we're playing Ignites once again. We'll quickly do the card by card. 3 Kieran. When it's on the field, you can target a Pendulum monster in the monster zone and a card that Gage controls. Bounce both back to the hand. We can actually bounce Kieran back as well, which is kind of cool. But it's a 2000 monster. Can't be targeted by opponent's card effects, which is kind of stupid. The card is just ridiculous. I really hope we get to show this off, because we just didn't the last time we played Ignite. Max C is just broken. Gage is playing a deck that special summons like crazy, so I can draw a ton of cards off of this. 2 Ignite Cavalier are level 5 and one of the strongest of the bunch. We have 1 Crusader, 3 copies of Gallant, 3 Paladin, 3 Squire, and 3 Veteran. We also have a Sea Dragoons of Draconia and a Sky Dragoons of Draconia. The reason for this is because we're kind of lacking in high scales, and so these are high scales. It also still happen to be normal monsters and will fit the theme in order to allow us to pendulum summon a bunch of guys to the field. These also have just like weird pendulum effects that may randomly come up. I highly doubt it, but it's just more names for the most part. That's it for the monsters, though. There's 21 for the spells. So I actually decided to change the deck up a bit. Last time I was playing a very heavy sort of OTK version of the deck, and I'm still aiming to do that. But if I do lose the die roll and I end up going first, I am playing defensive cards this time around. So I'm not just going like pen 2 and then pass. I need to have some sort of disruption for this Despot strategy, because otherwise it gets out of hand way too quickly. So we are playing Book of Moon. Book of Moon's nice because it kind of checks 004. It also checks Machine Duplication. Machine Duplication actually resolves on resolution. And so if you flip the monster face down, Machine Duplication doesn't recognize it as a monster that can be summoned. And so then he won't get to get any of his guys. We also have a Chicken Game for consistency. Dark Hole for a board wipe. Desk bots are very vulnerable to mass destruction. We've got Heavy Storm, 3 copies of Ignition Phoenix, the deck's field spell, and basically might as well just be more Ignite names. And Instant Fusion just to give us some synergy in the rank 4, rank 5 department if we absolutely need it. I only wanted to play 1 though, because I don't want to brick on this card because it is a hard once per turn. Pot of Greed, Raigeki, Snatch Steal, and 3 Terraforming to get not only 2 Ignition Phoenix, but Chicken Game as well. Then the traps, we are playing 5 of them. I am on Compulse, because similar to Book of Moon, I can Compulse an 004 back to Gage's hand, or I could also Compulse something that's going to be targeted by Machine Duplication, so that way Machine Duplication will not resolve, and it will just fizzle. We also have Quaking Mirror Force. This is another card that's very good against desk bots, because it can just set them all face down. Also can out weird stuff like Leo, which he can make very easily in the deck, so definitely want to have this in here. Oppression and Emptiness are here just so if we go first and we actually set up, if we fire this, we probably just win. And Torrential Tribute to blow out the board if we absolutely have to. For the extra deck, a few fusions for instant fusion. We have Goyo Guardian, Ignister Prominence, as well as Yazi. So I was actually playing Gale in this deck when I was trying to test it out. I wanted to just play more cards that are synergistically going to always make the pendulums live. And so Gale was actually enabling some synchro plays. I just didn't take these out. I could maybe like Snatch Steal one of his 2 tuners. He does play a few of them. And then if that's the case, I can like use that with any of my ignites and make one of these synchros. That could come up, but some of the other Xyz monsters I have are terrible anyway, so I don't think they're really going to matter, but I've said that before and it's bitten me in the ass. Blade armor for damage, these are warriors. We have Karen Gorgon for targeting redirection, Gaga Cowboy to steal games, and I guess to also clear boards as well, as we saw in the last episode. Gaia Dragon maybe for some piercing. We have Levier to be able to do something with the level 3s, I guess. Lightning Chidori, we do have this for the QBs in the side deck because they are level 4 wins, so that's cool. We have Ragnazir, which is probably the most relevant card in the matchup. Papal Operative could come up, and then we have Shark Fortress for damage as well. And then the side deck, Denko Sekka for going second. 3 copies of QB just to get to our 1 copy of Magispector Tempest. This is essentially just a negation that we can have that's searchable, so that's why we only need 1 of it. The plan is if we're going first, we can put in all of these cards and that way have a better, more robust going first strategy. Lightning Vortex as an additional board wipe that isn't really conditional. A few spell and trap removal cards in the form of Mystical Space Typhoon and 2 copies of Twin Twister. These aren't really good against his Pendulum Scales because they actually get value off of it. This is more to go after like his oppression, his limit reverses, his emptiness. So I think going after the back row makes more sense. And then the traps, the Tempest, as aforementioned. I am playing 1 Overworked. This card does kind of reciprocate and hit me as well because Ignition Phoenix boosts my monsters. However, I think this just works as another one-sided board wipe potentially if he starts going off. I can use this, just clear everything out and maybe be able to get a game from there. 2 copies of Raigeki Break. So in a similar line of logic to Compulse and Book of Moon, I wanted another card that can stop 004, but also can stop stuff like Vanity's Emptiness, Royal Oppression, and also make it so that machine duplication won't resolve properly. And so it was between this and Phoenix Wing Windblast, and I like this a little bit better because I don't want him getting the 004 back. If he gets the 004 back and I don't kill him, then he can just use it again next turn. So I need another defensive card. Raigeki Break will actually just deal with it entirely. So I think it's slightly better in this case, which is why I'm deciding to play this. I'm not sure about this one, but it seems pretty okay. And then we have the 3 Tyrant Throws in here as well. Again, if we resolve it, we're going to win, but obviously it's a bit of a pipe dream. I can't wait to see what Gage brought. It's probably going to be Desk Bots, let's be honest, but we may have another Pendulum Wars on our hand, ladies and gentlemen, so let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Gage, what can I say? Your victories have been shining quite bright in the progression series as of late. Congratulations for that, buddy. But, you know, I can't let you go on the 3 streak. I can't allow you to just, you know, start one of these all over again. So we're going to have to put an end to that today.
I don't know,
how do you feel about that? Is that a good idea?
I'm feeling kind of doubtful, dude. I don't know. Some of the lists you've been bringing have been off the wall. I
admit, last episode was not my finest work. I had a plan, and in all fairness, I didn't draw a single trap until I max-seed you. So, you know, if I had drawn something like that, maybe that would have helped. But I think in all fairness, that was probably not the right deck to be bringing to this. That was like bringing a knife to a gunfight, to be honest. Definitely, man. Those despots were going hard. Yeah. How do you feel about Shining Victories, though? I would say this set's, it's weird. I feel like it's a bit top-heavy, but it's definitely like one of the more lackluster sets we've had lately. I feel like lately just been like, what was the blue one? I don't remember. But we had that one, and then we had Dimension of Chaos and Breakers of Shadow. It was like bam, bam, like 1-2 punch, and then this set's kind of whatever. How do you feel?
I mean, even interesting is a bad adjective to use. This set is just, it's really not good. Like, the only thing that this set had with, like, redeeming merit was, like, the Blue Eye stuff. And even looking back on it, I don't think the Blue Eye stuff was that good either, dude. It's just, this is a weird set. Not even contextually, like, competitive, like just coming off of Breakers of Shadows. I don't think there's a lot of things that could actually do better than that set, because that set was just so obscene at the time.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, you look back and like tell people that Blue Eyes was like the best deck for like a few weeks, and like people just laugh, right? Because it's like you look at the cards and it's like, how is this deck like that good? But
it's so funny because like even in the short span of just Breakers of Shadows release, we've actually been through 2 Forbidden and Limitless before we even get to this set. So there's a lot of changes in there. We had the emergency list in February, and then we had the list in April. So there was obviously that one set had shaken up the meta so much that they had to do a lot about it. So I'm coming off of that Shining Victories, you know, it's just like, whatever, it's not quite as good, but
it would have been the next Tier 0 format had they not done that. So thankfully, they did decide to clean up the list. But I'm ready if you are, buddy.
I'm ready, Duelist. Let's play.
All right, let's go and shout out our patron, Shane Corin. Thank you for the support. Good luck, Gage. Looks like you're picking first or second once again in the progression series. Never fails. Never fails.
Alex, let me ask you, what do you think I'm gonna do this episode? What are you thinking?
I think you're gonna go second. I had to guess.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. I'm gonna go first, Duelist.
Oh, Okay. So maybe just playing something differently altogether. All right. Good luck, buddy. Let's see what you got.
Good luck, duelist. Let's see how this works out. I will go standby in main phase. I will kick off my turn with an activation of terraforming.
Sure.
Cool. Terraforming, I'm going to pull up Chicken Game.
Okay.
I'm going to normal summon Traptrix Murmillo, and I'm going to activate the effect.
Wow. Pulling one out of my book now, are we, Gage?
It's an all right normal summon. I'll put it that way. Is the effect okay?
Yeah, effect's fine. Go
Awesome.
ahead.
Love to see it. I'm going to pick up my own copy of Bottomless Trapple. Hopefully a bit more useful than last week, you know?
Yeah, against a deck that has only monsters that like max out at like 500, 1,000 attack when they're initially summoned.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
not the best idea.
I'm going to activate that Chicken Game, which is now, it's a card that's banned, actually. So,
Yeah, we only get one copy of this.
yes, sir. I'm going to activate the Chicken Game. I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
Dope. I'm going to sack off that Chicken Game for a pseudo space.
Gonna go again?
Yep, let's run it back.
Sure.
Pay 1,000, I'll draw. I'm going to activate Lecter Pendulum into
Ooh.
the Pendulum Zone. There's something I got from Shining Victories. Not a bad card.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Pendulum Rising. And I'm going to
Wow, okay, that's a good one.
This sends for effect.
Sure.
I mean, for cost, excuse me. This is going to resolve. Do you have an Ash Blossom?
No, I don't have. We don't have maximum crisis yet. I don't have Ash Blossom.
I know you don't. I'm just messing with you. Pensork coming out, baby.
Damn. Okay,
Pensork
sure.
is going to trigger. I'm going to pop the Pseudo Space and the Lecter. Is that all right?
Yeah, gonna get some value here. Sure.
Absolutely. So much value. It's going to be great. You know what? What am I feeling here? Am I feeling a pot of greed, Alex? Am I feeling greedy?
You're always greedy. I mean, so that's nothing new.
Okay, as cool as that is, I don't think that's the best play, though. I'm going to pull up a Monkey board,
Sure.
and I'm also going to pull up Skullcrabat Joker.
Got the Joker out of the packs. Okay.
I sure did. I got a little bit lucky today.
I mean, it's a super, so yeah, you got lucky.
I will scale my Monkey board, and I'm going to activate that effect of Monkey board.
Yep, and this is also a one of now too.
Yep,
So
man,
you basically this would have been gross if we were playing in the just the emergency list.
Oh, yeah. I really just can't believe this card even existed. Like, reading Monkey
No.
board every time, it's so good.
It's so good.
Off of Monkey
Yeah.
board, I'm going to pick up Lizard Draw.
Sure.
I'm going to scale the Lizard Draw, and then I'm going to Pendulum Summon.
Okay.
I'm going to Pendulum Summon just one dude here. I'm going to bring back that Lecter from the extra deck.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Lizard Draw. I'll throw it to the extra deck, and I'll draw a card.
Sure.
Interesting.
I remember you saying you didn't get the Guitardle, so
Yeah, I know. Not quite that lucky, but this is still pretty okay. I'm thinking it's all right.
yeah, you're +3 so far. You're doing all right.
It's not terrible. The thing is, do I make any XYZs against you? I don't even know what's good against you right now. I still think I am. All right, I'm going to throw these two fellas on top of each other.
Sure.
And I'm going to make King of the Feral Imps.
Okay.
I'm gonna
get a search off of that then.
Yep, Feral Imps get that search.
Get the Gigabyte.
No, actually, I'm going to pick up another
okay.
copy of Lizard Draw.
Oh, sure. Okay. It is a reptile.
It is.
It's like one of like the 5 good reptiles in the game.
I'll set 2 cards, and I'm feeling pretty good going plus like a bazillion that turn. Feels all right.
Yeah, +3 overall. Pretty good.
Not bad. I'll just, I'll pass the turn to you, Duelist. Good luck.
So I know you have Joker in hand.
You know I have
and that's it.
Joker and Lizard Draw. Those are the only 2 cards you know.
Joker, Lizard Draw. That's right, because you just searched that too. Okay. Well, I'll draw then. You got anything?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. Main 1. So I know you have a bottomless as well, but that's not in your hand. I presume that you would set that to the field.
It could still be in
imaginably.
my hand. Maybe I'm just worried about your heavy.
You know, maybe, Gage, maybe. All right, this is going to be kind of nutty. You have Joker, and then Joker can set you up. You have Lizard Draw. You just have, like, a bunch of shenanigans going on here, and I'm not sure if I like it. What do we want to do about this? It's not pretty. I honestly think I'm just going to set a few, and I'm going to pass it over. Go ahead, buddy.
You are not. Is that really all you're doing?
That's all I'm doing.
Man, I feel bad for you, bud. I'm going to draw for turn. Stand by
Yeah,
me.
it's one of those games. One of those games.
All right, I'm going to King of the Feral Imps again.
Sure, get your 3rd Lizard Draw, or this time
Actually,
you get
no,
Gigabyte.
I do not have a 3rd Lizard Draw, but I am going to mix it up. I'm getting something different this time.
Kage to Kage?
Not even. Nope. I'm going to pick up
Oh, okay.
Performer Pal Part Naga.
Oh, Part Naga. Okay,
can't
yeah. I
forget
remember
him.
this.
He was played back in the day. He's seen.
Okay, so we've named the 4 good reptiles in Yu-Gi-Oh! So far. Good.
I'm going to normal summon Performer Pal Skullcrabat Joker and trigger the effect.
Yeah, that's good.
It's very good. I'll pick up the guitar turtle we were talking about, and I will scale Part Naga.
Okay.
Okay, so the scales are 1 to 3. They might be like, Gage, that doesn't make any sense. You're stupid. Well, there's a broken card in the game called Wavering Eyes.
Called Wavering
which
Eyes.
Is at
That is
1.
correct.
Is that
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah. Another one of now.
Yes,
that
sir.
courtesy of the new ban list. So I know you have Lizard Draw. What is it, Guitartle now too? This is gonna
Yes.
get nasty.
I'm going to dump those to the extra, and then I get to pick any from my deck and add it. That's pretty good.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, I feel like it wouldn't be a party without my boy Kieran coming to hand.
The one Kieran.
The one Kieran, you know, he's coming.
Sure.
I'll scale Guitartle.
Okay.
And I'll scale Lizard Draw. I'll trigger the Guitartle. Draw a card. All right, fun. I'm going to use Lizard Draw. I'm going to extra deck it, and I'm going to draw another card.
Sure.
All this value. Fortunately, weirdly enough, I think I just like fucked myself a little bit there.
All right, glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing pretty okay over there.
Well, I don't want to overextend too far and just get run into something silly. And I can't OTK you this turn.
Unfortunate.
I know, right? It's so tragic. But I'm feeling all right. I'll go Battle Phase.
Sure.
I'll poke you for 18.
Take the 18.
All right, and then take a hot 23.
I'll take the 23. Sounds
like a
good.
Plan. All right, I'll go main 2, and I'll end the turn, dude. Go ahead.
So I know you have Kieran. Do I know anything else at this point?
That's it, just Kieran.
That might be it, yeah, because you cycled through the Lizard Draw, the Part Naga, the Guitartle. Okay, all right, well, fun. I will draw.
Sure.
Oh, what are we going to do now? Yeah, you are like a plus a billion. Pretty nice. All right, I feel like I have to do something here, so I will Dark Hole.
Yeah, that'll manage the board. No problem. So that'll go to extra, and then my Fairlamp's going to go to grave.
Yeah, we'll clean up a little bit. I'll just set a third card, and I'll pass it over, buddy.
Wow, but it doesn't look good for you, bro. I'll draw.
Not looking good.
Main. All right, I'm going to scale Performapal Odd Eyes Unicorn.
That was a part of this set, I
That
believe.
was yes.
It not?
I only pulled the 1, too. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to trigger Guitartle.
Not bad,
Is
though.
that okay?
Yeah, that lets you draw,
Yes.
so go ahead.
It is a Performapal. I will draw. I'm going to Space Typhoon, and I'm going to target my own Guitartle.
I think you have to, just given the circumstances.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Dope.
Yeah, I know you got kind of clogged there with the Guitartle
Yeah.
being in your scale.
I'll activate a Silver Claw on the left side, though.
All right, and he's a low scale. He's a
is.
5. Sure, that's fine.
All right, I'm going to Pendulum Summon.
Okay.
Jinzo.
That's a card.
It is, yep. I figured you wouldn't expect him. Jinzo, that.
Yeah, we're good.
I figured,
we're
bro.
good.
I was like, yeah, just scoop him up, dude. No
good.
way, bro.
Holy fuck,
my.
Jinzo, dude. Oh my god. Gage, that wasn't even close. That was not even close in the slightest. I will say, though, I am happy you're getting to make use of those Performapal Pendulum Sorcerers you pulled, because honestly, I thought those were just going to just get thrown in the collection and just collect dust for the rest of the series. So
honest to God,
it's cool
thought
you
they
managed
would
to pull
too,
something
though.
together.
Yeah, I thought they would too. After looking at the, remember today, like I messaged you, I was all set for just the emergency list. I was like, I still got the perfect plan, and then you're like, oh, we're under the April
now it makes
list today.
sense. Yeah, I didn't
And I
think
was
about
like,
that.
Oh no, I was like, my entire other plan just crumbled. So I had to throw something together, and I was like, you know what? If there's gonna be any chance I get to play with these Performapals, it's gonna be either like now or never, or we'll just never see them. So I was like, I at least gotta give them a shot. And to be fair, worked out pretty all right game 1 there. I think I opened up pretty nutty.
So then you got a rare wild card then for your wheel to get the Guitartle.
Well, no, I actually ended up getting the OTS packs, but Guitartle.
It's in the OTS
yes,
pack?
Guitartle and Skulker
Oh,
Matter.
okay.
So I did
wow,
get,
so you did get lucky. Holy
yeah,
shit.
They're both supers, so they're like not super hard to get, but I did get the redemption for getting the Guitartle that I didn't get in Breakers of Shadows.
Right. So you got Joker for 1 pack, and then you got the Guitartle in a second, and possibly something else in the third. Okay. Well, I will go first. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck,
hopefully, I can do a little bit better than the last time, and I think you're going to see what I'm playing this time.
Finally.
I will go ahead and fire off Ignition Phoenix.
Ah, you're back on those knights. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, go for it.
I am back on the Knights. You just didn't get to see any of them in the last game. All right, let's go ahead and we will scale up a Squire here.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and pop him with the Phoenix effect, and we will go ahead and get a search if that's okay.
Yep, A-okay.
All right. It's not pretty, but I think I am going to go for a copy of Cavalier.
Sure. On resolution?
So now, what do you got? Maxi?
Droll and Lock. No, I don't have Droll and
okay.
Lock. Could you imagine, bro? Yeah, that's fine. Ad's okay.
Oh, but you have Droll, you said?
If I did have Droll, I would so 100%.
Oh, you were just fucking around. I thought you legit had it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I could,
okay.
though,
Okay.
Bro. No, but no, I don't have Droll and Lock here. You're good.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we'll just scale then. So we'll go scale left, scale right. That will complete it. It is Sea Dragoons of Draconia. It is not fantastic,
It does
but
not
it's a vanilla high scale. So you know what? I'll take it.
All right, sure.
I will pen summon here. Yep. So we will bring out the good old Squire in defense, and we will also bring out this Kieran finally.
Lovely card. Yes, very good card.
Yeah, it's a fantastic card, isn't it? Not too exciting, though. I am just going to pass on that. So go ahead, buddy.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. All right, I'm going to start the turn by normal summoning the one of Skullcrobat Joker.
Must be nice. Yeah, sure.
Pretty good? All right, I'll trigger the effect. Man, Kieran is so good.
Kieran's such a good card.
Kieran's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
I'll pick up Monkey Board.
Not surprised. I mean, it's a 1-card scale. How
pretty
can you really
natural
pass it
thing
up?
there. And speaking of which, the 1-card scale, I'll activate it.
Sure.
All right, and trigger.
Yep.
I will pick up Pendulum Sorcerer.
Sure. I already go +2 off of a single Joker. That's perfectly fine, you know?
It's fair. It's perfectly fair. Fair and balanced.
There's a reason these cards were banned and limited very quickly after release.
All right, I'll go to complete the scale.
Sure.
Okay. Oh my god, please don't Royal Oppression me for my entire life savings right now. Oh my god, dude, that would be a disaster.
Could you imagine?
That'd be a disaster. All right, I'm going to Pendulum Summon.
Yep, bring them all out.
I've got a Kieran of my own.
Sure.
And, okay, so I'll Pendulum Summon all those dudes there. Not bad. And then on the part Naga. Oh my god, what do you... Oh no! Oh my god, I'm fucking sick, bro. I can't believe you had it.
I was just letting you spin. I'm just like, keep going, buddy. Keep going.
That's so tragic. Oh, man, and everything goes to graveyard, too.
Yes, it does, because when you negate pendulum summons, they go to grave. They do not go to extra deck, which is very important in this format, just for cards like Solemn Strike and the like, which we don't have. But that's a very big deal, because now you cannot pendulum summon them back. Oh, man, that's big.
Yeah, I don't feel great about that, but that's got to be... Oh, my God, dude, that's fine. Okay. All right, I'm going to activate Lizard Draw. I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah, you're going to need to get a few extra cards after that one.
Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna have to just pass here, aren't I? That oppression just shit all over me. I'm literally just gonna have to pass turn. That's embarrassing. Go ahead.
It's rough, and the fact that I have Kieran to back it up too makes it like even more disgusting. Oh my god!
Oh, come on! I guess it's only fair. I've activated.
This is so deserved. I'm sorry. This is deserved after the last few matches we've had. Oh man. All right. I can use my Ignition Phoenix. I can pop to get another card. I can't really special summon, which is the only downside, but I can put some pressure on you, and I do maybe think I will do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and Ignition Phoenix pop the Cavalier.
Sure.
So let's go digging for a non-pendulum summonable monster. Yeah, I guess we'll grab this Paladin.
Sure.
We'll normal summon the Paladin, actually, and I think we might just go for some damage here.
Okay.
So we'll go to battle. So 2,000 into 18.
Yep, I'll take 2.
And then 17 because of the boost from the field spell.
Sure. 17's okay.
Yeah, so he's a little bit more sizable than normal. Main 2, I will just set 1, and I'll pass it over to you. Go ahead, buddy.
I'll draw. Stand by main. All right, I'll start the turn by activating a Dark Hole. It doesn't clear up a lot of it. Don't get too sad. You get to keep your unicorn, which sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't get as much pressure now this way. Yeah, that's... I want to do anything? I don't think so. All right, so to the extra deck they go.
All right, well... Oh my god, dude. I'll pass turn, dude. Be gentle. Oh, man.
I'll try. We'll try. We'll go to main 1.
Yep.
I will Terraforming.
Okay.
Just going to get a field spell out of the deck just to thin it a little bit. I'll get another copy of Phoenix.
Sure.
I'll go to Grave. We'll hit for 2k.
Yeah, 2k's fine.
And main 2, I'll set another, and we'll just pass it on over. Go ahead, buddy.
Draw. Stand by main.
It's funny, because when I actually attacked over your Joker, I could have used the effect of Sea Dragoons of Draconia to special summon a normal monster from my hand.
You could have.
And then lost it to Oppression, but it's funny how that effect actually could have come up for once.
All right, well, this isn't... It's not a clean out to Kieran, but it's an out to Kieran. I'm gonna Godarla over your Kieran.
Oh, on the Kaijus?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, it gets rid of it, so sure.
Yeah. Do you want to op it?
I actually think I'm okay keeping a 2700 with Oppression
I mean, yeah, I
so...
figured you might want to have him. He's okay. He's not that bad.
It's kind of okay, to be honest, sure.
I'll just set a card, and I'll end the turn, dude. Go ahead.
All right, we'll draw. I'm going to go ahead and scale this Squire.
Sure.
And I'm going to use the effect of Phoenix to pop it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go digging for another copy of Paladin.
Sure.
I'll normal out the Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to battle. I don't know, like, what you could be setting. Some of these things have, like, sizable defenses. So let's hit it with Godarla, I guess.
Okay, it's another Pendulum Sorcerer. He'll go to extra.
Okay, and you'll take 17 from this Paladin.
I sure will.
And main 2, I don't think I got much else. So go ahead, buddy.
I'll draw. Stand by main. Oh my god, wow. That's perfect. Oh, it's not perfect, you dick. You had to use your Ignite Phoenix. I can't believe you.
Why?
Oh my god, I hate to believe it.
Now I'm curious to know where this is going.
I can't live another turn. Alright, well, I don't know what this is gonna do, but we'll find out here. I'm gonna activate Guitardle And I really wish you would have kept that Ignite in that scale, because I'm going to activate Wavering Eyes.
Oh, shit. That's why.
Yeah,
oh,
could you imagine?
God.
Oh, man, I can't believe I had to waste this Catartle to do that, though. Is that okay?
So you can banish a card.
I can do a banish card, add a Pendulum, and inflict 500 to you. A whopping 500.
I mean, you know what? We've had games be decided by less at times, so that's kind of relevant,
I'll tell you right now, dude. If you flip IO, I will concede the game to you. You can have this game.
I'm not going to flip IO,
okay,
but I will flip Twin Twister to pop your scale.
You still got it, bud. Wow. You're the greatest duelist, man. That's great. Oh,
you could have slowed the game down if that resolved, but I figured that would seal it up for sure.
Royal oppression for my entire life savings, dude. That was deadly. Alex, you must feel real good that I got a total of 0 Twin Twisters and Breakers of Shadows, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
That dumb Royal Oppression with no problem, dude. He's like, yeah, you better have the MST. Unreal, dude. Oh, man.
It does play to an interesting dynamic that you don't have any twins. Obviously, you still have spell and trap removal. You have the one MST, right? And you have a couple of other cards, like maybe in the side deck, that are not the best spell and trap removals. You have options, but knowing you don't have twin is very assuring to me in a lot of ways. And so I can sleep easy at night knowing that.
All right, well, we'll see how good it does. Yeah, I'm going to go first again.
Yeah, I mean, your turn 1 was just nuts in the first game, so I'm really nervous about that. It was
definitely above average, so we'll see how it pays off for me.
All right. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, dude. Stand by main. I'll normal summon Murmillo, and I'll activate the effect. Is that okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
All right, no effect available.
I don't have Valor.
Oh, you don't? You're right. I don't know why I care. Okay, I'll add Bottomless.
Sure.
I will set a card face down and another card face down. Oh, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good at all. Your move.
I mean, at least it can, like, ward off a Pendulum summon, right?
Yeah, I guess. Like, unless you play through Bottomless, like an absolute man.
Yeah, I mean, true. But, I mean, that would require me to play through Bottomless. So, all right. Anything standby?
Nope, you're good.
All right, we'll go to main 1. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scale up a Cavalier.
Sure.
I'm going to scale up a Gallant.
Sure.
I'm going to use the effect to pop both and add a monster.
That's fine.
Okay. So they will go to the extra deck, and we will go searching for... Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Veteran.
Sure.
Next, I am going to scale a Paladin.
Okay.
And I'm going to scale a Veteran.
Okay, thinking. So if you search Veteran, what do you pendulum summon here? You pendulum like 2 6s and you get Bottomless? Like, that's not good. You obviously have a plan. Why would you do this? You would not play into Bottomless like this. What do you have? I feel like I might regret this, but this is fine.
Okay.
No wait. Let me think. I really do. Oh my god. You probably have like Kieran. I imagine you have Kieran because Kieran can't get Bottomless, and like Kieran's setup is pretty okay. So okay.
Not bad.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put you on. Let's play our favorite game, Alex. You know what the favorite game is? It's called.
Is hit the right scale?
No, it's called Better Have It. So I'm gonna activate Twister, and I'm gonna pop that Veteran. I think you've gone through. If you wouldn't search the Veteran if you didn't have another high scale, I'm gonna hope you don't have another one. So I'm gonna pay the 5.
Okay, so it will go to the extra deck. Sure.
Please don't do it. Don't do it to me.
What are you scared of, Gage?
Don't do it to me. Don't do it.
What are you scared of, Gage?
I know you don't have it. I know you don't have it.
You're right.
Yeah!
I do have another Paladin.
That's okay. Yeah, sure. That's fine.
But I also have Ignition Phoenix.
Oh, no, I worked so hard for that. Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I'll pop.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and dig. We will get ourselves... I mean, I guess we could get another Veteran at this point. In retrospect, I should have gotten something else, but that's okay. Let's grab a Squire this time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Scale the Squire.
Sure.
And, buddy, you guessed it.
I knew it!
It is the Kieran.
Fucking knew it.
It is the Kieran.
That's good.
I am going to bring out another Ignite as well. So if you would like to Bottomless, I am going to give you the option to.
Well, let me see which one you're bringing out.
I'm trying to decide what I want to bring out. I was trying to do this to not play Phoenix because then I could play Paladin or Veteran and then you couldn't Bottomless. That was what I was trying to do. But unfortunately, we did need the Phoenix because you have the Twister. So I don't know if it like really matters all that much at this point. Let's go for a Gallant.
I'll play the Bottomless. I have to get rid of that.
Okay, sure. Just 1-for-1s at that point. Battle, we'll just attack into the Murmillo.
400's okay.
And then, I mean, I've got really not much else going on, buddy, so I will pass the turn.
Okay. All right. I'll draw. Stand by main.
You're not out of it. It's just a Kieran, buddy.
It's just a Kieran. Yeah, it's
just a Kieran. You know, this card is perfectly fair and balanced.
Yeah,
it's
right?
just a Kieran.
Just a Kieran.
This card's only been banned for 5 years.
Wow. I'm going to normal summon Magispector Cat Nekomata.
Okay, sure. Now, this is the one that you get to add the Magispector during the end phase, correct?
So I'm going to trigger that summon effect. Is that all fine?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so it activates now, but then you do it in the end phase.
Correct.
Okay. And pass the turn.
Shut up. Yeah, shut up. I will set a card and... Oh, man, putting in work. I'm going to pass the turn.
I mean, you have a set, right? I mean, it's something. So then the end phase, your cat will trigger?
Oh, yeah, I get to add the Kieran.
Yeah. You're welcome for reminding
Thanks,
you.
bud. It's not like it's a mandatory trigger or anything like that.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You should at least feel good about the fact that I can't actually use my Kieran to bounce your Nekomata because it can't be targeted.
It sure can't. It sure can't. He's sitting around. All right. All right. Your turn.
Anything in standby.
Thinking on standby, yeah.
Oh, are we going to play this game again? Do you have another Twister?
I kind of want to play the game again. I kind of want to play the game again. Well, I'm going to get OTK'd if I don't play the game, so I feel like I have to. Oh, you drew the Ignite, too. You're sick. I'm going to activate Mystical Space Dive.
Okay. Now, which one are you going to pop, buddy?
I can hear how excited you sound right now. It just doesn't matter. I'm going to pop...
Maybe I'm excited because I don't know what's going to happen, and I really want you to hit the wrong one.
Let's see here. So you've got a 7 on field. You've got 3... Well, don't hit that one yet. I'm still thinking.
Sure,
You've
you're
got
fine.
3 2s and 2 7s. So, like, statistically... Oh, wait, there's another... Oh, there's another 2 there. So I don't think you have another 2. There's 4 2s in play. All right, I have to hit the Paladin. That feels like the right choice.
You're going to hit the Paladin?
Yeah, we're going to hit that Pally.
Okay, it'll go to the extra
All right,
deck.
you may proceed to your main phase 1 duels.
All right, I'll scale Gallant.
You could kill yourself. Oh, my God. I can't believe this game.
Okay, in all fairness, it didn't matter because Phoenix can pop any Ignite to get whatever scale I don't have.
You needed any Ignite. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so now, can I kill you here? You're on 71. I've got 2 big Ignites. Oh, actually, no, I only have 1 big Ignite. So this would be 2027. I think I can probably kill you. Okay, so Phoenix pop Gallant. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that'll give me another big dude loaded up then as well. I can grab any of these. I'll just grab like Crusader, whatever. We'll scale the Crusader. We'll pen summon a million. Master Rule 3 is so fun, isn't it?
It's a great time. Dude. Yeah, I'm 100%.
It's a great time.
This is 100%.
Yeah. Yep, this is more than lethal at this point.
Oh,
It's good
games, bro. Dude, oh man, let me tell you, I had the strat. I was so locked, and I almost had the Dream Team combo. So check this out. I had this in my hand.
Okay. Oh, fuck!
So the thing was, is I thought about it. I was like, I could literally just summon Cat, activate Village, and pass. But the thing is, it's so easy to add the Cat, too. So I was like, even if he has any normal summon. But if I had, like, Skull Crobat, or if I had Pensork plus, or, like...
Something big.
If I had something big plus Village, I don't think you have an out to it. Because you can't heavy it, you can't... scale up anything, you can't do anything. So I had like, I had 1 out of 2 pieces of the combo, dude. Unreal.
That's a good one. Yeah, and you were right not to do that. I had 2 Paladins in hand. Yeah. So I did have a way to kill the cat, and then I would have just set up anyways afterwards, so it wouldn't have mattered all that much. I did... Oh, man, you're right. I may actually not have an out to that card. Maybe like in the side deck, but I don't think I actually put it in. Because I was actually... So this is funny. I was so convinced you were going to play Despots, 100%.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't just because it either. I figured you might think I would do that.
Right, because they've just been so good to you, and so I prepared pretty heavily for it this time around. So I was actually side decking Raigeki Break, and Raigeki Break is good because it's a way that it would have stopped you from resolving 4, and it also was a way to clear like Oppression, Emptiness if you get those online, but it also kills a desk bot before Machine Dupe resolves. So it kind of like checked all the boxes, and so in this case, it also would have outed Secret Village. So it's funny. This is almost like what I tried to do against you when we played the Pendulum match a couple episodes ago with Tyrant throws, except you had Secret Village instead.
Yeah, I think the Secret Village would have been sick if I could pull it off, but I didn't have been good enough. It wasn't there. Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
This deck is lit though. I mean, like your turn 1 of the first game, and especially too, like you didn't know I was playing Ignite in the first game, but like all my guys are just massive, and so it's hard against a Pendulum deck with Bottomless, unless Desk Bots specifically, because they're all tiny. But like Bottomless can just hose an entire Pendulum summon, so it was rough, and I had to figure out like how I was going to work around that. And so in the first game, I had a couple Ignites in my hand, and then it was just like Dark Hole, and like my sets were like Torrential and like Quaking Mirror Force, you know? So I just didn't like have enough bodies, but then I knew you had Bottomless, so even if I got more Ignites, I couldn't have committed without you just Bottomlessing my whole board. So I was just really hoping to try to just like, hope that you would just go through a bunch of resources, and then I'd like Torrential you, Dark Hole you, whatever, and then maybe just like start normal summoning dudes and attacking, but we never got to that point, because Jinzo is a fucking crazy ass card.
Jinzo is wonderful. I was like, this is gonna win me a game or two. The Jinzo for sure. Just Penge summon Jinzo. If you like don't answer the scales beforehand, it's just game.
What else is in this deck? Anything else spicy? Because I mean, obviously the viewers know.
Yeah,
but...
so I got the Lecter as you saw. So I was playing the one face-off I was allowed to. I also played the one plush fire I was allowed to. This was just it was a hodgepodge of stuff. I honestly didn't think it would work. In like game 3, obviously it felt like it didn't work. I saw a normal summon, which is nice, but I didn't see any of like the combo stuff. But it's literally just a hodgepodge of all the good pendulum cards that I've pulled so far. It was close, but man, that Secret Village, I was so ready to like absolutely bop you with it too. Because even though Chicken Game got banned, terraforming is still at 3. So I was like, oh, there's definitely something still there. But nah, I couldn't bring it to fruition, unfortunately.
It was close though. I mean, it was close. If you sucked that, I was dead, 100%. My hand was all Ignites and Phoenix, and so that's why like I was hoping you like as soon as I heard you say like, oh, I don't like to see this, my heart just jumped because I was like, oh my god, we can just OTK him. Like we got this. And so yeah, I did want to go back to this deck too, and I talked about this in my deck building because Kieran is only at 3 for like another episode, and I want to just maximize the fact that I have access to this unfair card more than you do. Kind of similar to how you can take advantage of Machine Dupe with Deskbot over me because like I don't have it. So I figure, you know what? And this is like the best deck for it. I was actually, no joke, considering Dynomist, but you can't play Kieran and Dynomist because their scales are only 3 through 5.
Oh yeah.
Or 3 through 6 or something. You can't, whatever it is, you can't, like, they can't summon 6s out. So it just didn't seem like it made sense to, like, play that deck right now when Kieran's still available at unlimited copies. So we got to at least demonstrate just how fucking stupid of a card Kieran is, though. Like, this is nauseating how dumb this is.
It's probably all cut up by the editor, but like, was it game 2? I kept trying to do things, and it's like, Kieran can't be destroyed or targeted. Like, those Magic Specters are just, it's fierce. Like, I was trying to get out it with Lance and stuff, and it's just, there's no easy out to a Kieran unless you can just beat over it. And even if you could beat over it, it bounces it back. And it comes
exactly.
Back
you literally just beat me to it. Like, even if Oppression wasn't active, which obviously, let's be honest, that carried. But the thing is, like, you don't really have a normal summonable monster that's able to clear Kieran. So that means you have to either go to something in the extra deck, and if you commit to whatever it is in the extra deck, then I'm just going to bounce that card, and then I can just re-pendulum summon Kieran again next turn. Obviously, I had Oppression up, but like just in a general sense. And so that's what just makes this card so oppressive. And the fact that it was at multiple copies, if you just get multiple of this out, then you can just use the effect. Even though it's a hard once per turn, you can bounce something on your turn, bounce it on your opponent's turn, and it's 2,000 attack too. Like, it's just such a pain in the ass, and that's why this card eventually got banned, because people were just so sick of dealing with it. Fortunately, at the time, there was decks like Cosmo and stuff that were playing gigantic monsters like, you know, Dark Destroyer, which could just hit over it. But, I mean, for a sort of like sealed, like limited environment like we're playing in, Kieran is just nasty. And like the board wipes don't do anything. Like, what card like do you specifically have like by itself that can out this, if you can even think of it?
Kaijus. Like, literally, not even in my main deck. Kaijus are my only legitimate like out to a Kieran that's not like baiting it and then attacking over it by battle. Like, that's it.
Right, exactly. And I was scared too, because when you searched your Kieran in the first game, I think, I did have the Quaking Mirror Force, but that might be like my only out like in an individual card to something like Kieran. So it's just, there's such few ways for us to deal with a card like this. It's I'm happy we got to show it off at least. Did you get any other good pulls?
Me? This set was bad, dude. No, I didn't get anything good. Like, literally nothing.
No?
No, I got like a couple ultra rares, but all of them were like unplayable ones. Like, I got a Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Calamities thing. And like, Stardust Sphere Dragon, like useless cards I can't do anything with.
Yeah. I did get 2 secrets. I got a Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, which can't summon.
No doubt.
You know, so that's fun. Oh, yeah, because you have the Blue Eyes, right?
Yeah, right.
And then, what was the other secret rare I got? It was something that's just, like, not playable.
Thinking about
the
it,
slightest,
I don't think I got any secrets in my box this time around. So I guess it's justice for me getting 4 secrets in the last box, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of absurd. Like, let's be real. I was surprised. I mean, I was thinking maybe with the Dark Eclipsers, you could have rolled up in here with Cosmo. That would have been something.
No, I was thinking you, on the other hand, would roll up with something like that, because I don't have...
Oh, you did?
I don't have Forerunners. I have 1 Slip Rider, 0 Forerunner, and like the 2 Dark Eclipsers. So I was like, there's no... But you got the Cosmojo and stuff. I was like, he could actually bring something like that out, and it'd be kind of scary. But
I don't know if I can, though. Like, I don't know if I have enough pilots is the problem. I was actually kind of hoping, and I swear to God, I was actually hoping that I got Scaredy Lion in this episode. I didn't pull a single one.
Unreal.
Just so I had another pilot to summon the ships.
Unreal. I actually did get something really important that I did want, and you might...
Okay.
No, I said it. You'll see it when the video video comes out because I don't want to give you any ideas, but it's a card that will be very good much later down the line.
Okay, interesting.
Now, you know what?
There's a few cards like that.
You watch the video anyway, so
exactly. I'm gonna see it before it goes live.
We got Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon in this episode, and I'm thinking
I talked about this too.
I got it, and I'm
Waking the Dragon.
and I was like, this guy, he has Heavy Storm and Double Twin Twister. I don't have any of those.
Yep.
And I'm like, once Flames of Destruction comes around, you're gonna get mega punished. The one day you're gonna be like, oh, Heavy into 5 back row, and I'm gonna be like, Ultimate Falcon. Like, good luck.
It's funny you say that because you're talking about me having Heavy and Twin. I'm talking about you having like Deskbot 5.
Oh man, yeah.
God.
I feel like Heavy and Twin maybe just a bit more generic than Despot 5.
Little bit. Hey, you have an MST. You could MST the singular Waking
the one
Dragon.
MST, yeah, bro. The ultimate counterplay.
Oh my God. Next episode, though, I'm actually excited because I believe it's the Dark Illusion. Dark Illusion, that's got some good cards in it, game.
Does it? I actually, name one of them for me. I can't remember it off the
Pot of Desires,
okay,
Cosmic Cyclone.
You can stop there, yeah. Desire, Cyclone, those are pretty good. Dude, I guarantee I will not get one of those Cosmic Cyclones. You can have fun.
If you did, though, that'd be pretty sick because Cyclone banishes, too.
Yes.
So, like, that's a pretty prime piece of removal, especially, like, with, like, pendulums running around and stuff as well. Could be pretty good. It'll be interesting. We've got a lot of killer sets because then Invasion Vengeance is after, and then I think Raging Tempest, so we get to like Zodiac potential.
Yeah.
That could get crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we got some good episodes coming.
I'm excited, dude. I think this one was a fun episode too. I had to try out those pendulums, bro.
I actually think it did really well. I mean, it may have had some consistency issues, but that first game, your deck looked unbeatable.
Oh, it was
like regardless
chugging.
of if I drew optimally, I was so fucked in that game.
It was chugging along. It felt good, but like this game, it was just kind of just fell short a little bit there.
So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. Be sure to tune in next time for the Dark Illusion. Things just keep getting crazier and crazier. It seems like we're bringing like new decks every single episode now, which is a lot of fun, and you're going to want to be sure to stay tuned for more. We have to shout out our patrons though, so big shouts to Shout1317, Sean Alling Jr., Joshua Schlee, Joe Tagadis, Cameron Smith, Angayoko, Tim00x3, Eka Ironfang, Pony Starkey, and Musa, Michael Dente, Dan the Man Hoban, Part 2 Sinker Guy, Mystic Walk, Sylvia Wild, Jinuna Taisho, Draconic, Dolly Wop, Jarvis Martin, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Thomas Elson, Jordan Coons, Calvin Cole, T. Iron Blades, and Pure Ace, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Gage's Third Leg, Lumpy, Nehru Celeste, David Lee, Rockley 325, Lane Rogers, Silent Agent 216, I Side in Gren Maju and Salad, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, Yusuf Asian 05, Garthox TOW, John Two Base, Apathy Asher, Brody Eastwood, Dace Allen, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy. Then we also have Speedroider Riot and Shane Corin. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in the Dark Illusion.